Dan Vasc's amazingness is on the menu for today. So Pamela Riker asked that we do a cover done by Dan. For those who don't know, Dan Vasc is a rock, I'm going to go with rock/metal singer from Brazil. He's friggin' amazing. I've done quite a few reactions from him so far. This time around, it's a song called Gethsemane. Okay. So she got introduced to my channel essentially because she saw that I did a song, or reacted to a song called Gethsemane by Sleep Token. So very different, even different lyrics. That was a very personal experience. But this one is based on, I think it was a musical that was done. Pamela, you said in the 70s, ne? Yeah, 70s opera. Oh gosh, where am I now? Ted Neely played the part of Jesus Christ. It was a rock opera. There we go. Written by Andrew Lloyd and Tim Rice. So the version, and I know this song, it was performed by, I think, Ian Gillan, or Gillian, I think is how you pronounce it. Like, the voice is insane. I actually went to refresh my memory just quickly because I had the voice in my head. I couldn't remember who sings it. And so very unique. Like, it's crazy how strong his voice is. So we're now going to watch Dan Vasc do this cover. Okay. My screens keep switching off. This is very interesting. I wonder why. It's kind of annoying. Anyways, Dan Vasc, amazingness. Gethsemane, here we go. Yeah, so I said I don't know, but I actually do know. It's because Microsoft is pissing me off, and so many other people around the world. Random information for those of you who have experienced similar issues on Microsoft. I'm switching. I'm getting rid of my operating system tonight, Windows, and I'm switching to Ubuntu because, look here, my screen just keeps going off. So what Windows now is doing, they are controlling everything on your PC. So when they determine or they deem that your USB ports, your HDMI ports, whatever is using too much power, they decide to disconnect the ports, aka, which is why my screen just switched off. My Wi-Fi, my network, they have the exact same thing. It's a box that you need to manually go and tick off, but it seems every time I restart my PC, it's ticked again. So my network driver gets uninstalled by itself. So then I don't have network. And then so my brother needs to come and work his magic every single time, reinstall my freaking network driver before I can actually have Wi-Fi on my computer. So I'm so over this. I'm so over this bullshit of controlling my PC. And then when I want to make changes, they say, you don't have the right to do this or to access this root file. It's my fucking PC, brah. I will access it. So I'm done with Windows, guys. I'm done with Bill Gates. I'm done with Microsoft. I'm done with fucking everything. I'm not going to keep making these elite motherfuckers wealthy. You can see I've been struggling for a few days now. It costs me hours and hours every single day to sort out the shit. Anyway, Dan Vasc, you better blow us away, buddy. As you normally do.
I only want to say, if there is a way,
Oh, he's even mimicking the old dialect.
Away from me, for I don't want to taste its poison.
Yo. So theatrical.
I'm not as sure as when we started. Then I was inspired. Now I'm sad and tired.
Oh,
Listen,
I can see him doing Phantom of the Opera.
Expectations drive 3 years. Feels like 30. Could you ask as much from any other man?
Ooh.
But if I die, see the saga through and do the things you asked of me. Let them hate me, hit me, hurt me, nail me to the tree. I want to know, my God. Want to know, my God. Want to see, my God. Want to see, my God. Why I should die? Would I be more honest than I ever was before?
Wow.
Things I've said and done matter anymore. I have to know, my Lord. Have to know, I have to know, my Lord. Have to see, my Lord. Have to see, my Lord. If I die, what would be my reward? If I die, what would be my reward? Have to know, I have to know, my Lord. Have to know, I have to know, my Lord. Why should I die?
That's what I'm here for.
Why should I die? Can you show me now that I won't be killed in vain? Show me just a little of your omnipresent brain. Show me there's a reason for you wanting me to die. Your father took in a woman how, but not to how to why. All right, I will die.
Woo.
Just watch me die. See how I die. See how I die.
Yes. Woo. He likes to perform with the pitch black background there. I suppose he's just removing his background.
Then I was inspired. Now I'm sad and tired.
Oh.
After all I've tried for 3 years, seems like 90. Why then I'm scared to finish what I've started. Was you started? I didn't start it. God, thy will is hard, but you hold every card. I will drink your cup of poison. Nail me to your cross and break me. Bleed me, beat me, kill me. Take me now before I change my mind.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he does. My heart will go on. No. No, no, no. Oh, please, can someone put this into the grace? We've done Amazing Grace. Oh. Like, this is the first time that I'm seeing him be this extra theatrical, and he does it so friggin' well. I wonder if he actually did theater when he was young. Like, he's got the voice for it. He's got the, clearly the stage presence. I don't know how he does in front of a big audience. I've never seen him perform in front of an audience. But he also managed to even like adjust his dialect so that it sounds, still old. Probably from the Victorian era. I don't know if, it was Gethsemane. So very, very, very old. I don't know how people spoke back then, but unlike the apparent 2,000 years ago. But I do know how they spoke in the Victorian age with especially like, what's his name? Oh, what is my favorite literature genius? How can I not remember? Guys, help me. Romeo and Juliet's author. Fuck. My brain. I am getting worried. I'm going to be so pissed. William Shakespeare. All I had to type in is Romeo, and Google already friggin' suggested it. Do you know how obsessed I was? I read everything from Shakespeare when I was young. Because it's the way he wrote that just, and I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories about Shakespeare, but I loved his writing, or still do. Do you guys want to go read the lyrics from the song? Just because it is, I'm sure it can be applied to a bit more than just Christianity. What am I doing here? Doing that. Copy Gethsemane lyrics. Okay, there we go. Let me show you. Okay, so let me see. It's not too much. So Jesus said, I only want to say, if there is a way, take this cup away from me, for I don't want to taste its poison. Feel it burn me. I have changed. Why have you changed? I'm not as sure as when we started. Probably about his mission, Obviously, he was confident he would be able to die when the time comes. He knew what his mission was. But then the moment he felt forsaken, much like every other Christian on this planet, when shit hits the fan, you kind of feel forsaken because no one is showing up to help you out of the shit show. So he clearly felt the same. And then he said, I've changed because I'm not sure. Not as sure as when we started that I'm, actually capable of seeing this through. Then I was inspired. Now I am sad and tired. Listen, surely I've exceeded expectations. Okay, religion aside, let's not think about organized religion. Think about the storyline. Think about putting yourself into modern day shoes, being in that situation. So a man coming to his father and say, listen, I've exceeded all expectations. I've done everything you wanted me to do. Do you really need me? Let's use a scenario of organized marriage. Okay, so is it organized marriage? Yeah, I think so. When your family, dictates that's the person you're going to marry. So let's use that as an example. Or if a man needs to take over a certain business from his dad, but that's not his interest, okay? That's not what he wants to do. He wants to maybe go, I don't know, get into music or get into art or go marry a girl that he's already fallen in love with. So let's keep that situation in mind, or that scenario. Now the man is asking his dad, surely I've exceeded expectations. I've always pleased you. Tried for 3 years, seems like 13. because I've been hunted for 3 years, and now, it seems like 30 years. Could you ask as much from any other man? Would you ask anyone else to sacrifice as much as what I have and what you are now asking me to sacrifice? But if I die, see the saga through and do the things you ask of me. Let them hate me, hit me, hurt me, nail me to their tree. Again, we can apply that to modern day scenarios where let corporate do to me what it is you want them to do to me, if we're a wealthy family, you're handing down your business to the son. The son is gonna have to, take all the bashing from the board members. He's gonna have to deal with the paparazzi trying to dig up dirt on him. I mean, that's norm for, high profile people. So I'd want to know my God. I would want to see my God. Why I should die? Why is it that we need to suffer? If Christ asked the same question to his dad, his God, why are humans not allowed to ask that same question? Okay. Would I be more noticed than I ever was before? Would the things I've said and done matter anymore? I'd have to know, my Lord. I'd have to see, my Lord. If I die, what will be my reward? So if I sacrifice everything, if I live miserably because your word claims I need to be miserable, and just deal with all the sacrifices and just deal with the tormenting and just deal with, the enemies coming at me, because that is the destiny of, a religious person. What is going to be the reward? Sitting in eternity drinking wine. Why should I die? Can you show me now that I would not be killed in vain? Now again, this is the one thing where I have to agree. We reacted to a song earlier by John Bon Jovi, Young Guns. Well, he wrote the song Blazing Glory for Young Guns. And it had a similar concept, and I actually mentioned that the Vikings too, when you die, you don't want to die in vain. You want to die for honor. You want to die with honor. So there has to be a purpose for your death, right? And here we come right back to it. Would my death be in vain, or would there be actually meaning behind it? I think everyone just wants to die. Like, you don't want a boring death. Well, I mean, I can't say that. Most people probably want to die in their sleep. For me, I don't want to go out that way. I want to know, what I've done, what I needed to do in this life. I've fought hard as hell, tooth and nails. I've left some kind of legacy behind. Even if no one's going to ever fucking remember me, I want to know that I contributed towards good in order to defeat evil whilst, I had my time on earth, and then as well as at the time of my death. So show me just a little of your omnipresent brain. Show me there's a reason for your wanting me to die. Again, death, we can see that as maybe emotionally die, or my dreams and my interests are going to die because you want me to do what it suits you, okay, what you want from me. You're far too keen on where and how, and not so what on why. That is so very true. That is true. Okay, I didn't even hear this when it was being sung. All right, I'll die. So he's still not getting the answers that he needs, but he says, fine, I'll die. Just watch me die. See how I die. So he's like, I kind of feel like he's getting a bit cocky here. So maybe a bit of, attitude, like, you know what? I've friggin' tried, and you just don't want to do your part. So it's fine. You know what? Here I am. Take it all. Then I was inspired. So back then when I got my mission, because you know what? There was time. Now that the time has come, I'm sad and tired. After all I've tried for 3 years, it seems like 90. Now it's 90, not just 30. Why then am I scared to finish what I started, what you started? I didn't start it. So we didn't start all this fucking misery that we have to apparently deal with. Yet we're told to see it through, sacrifice ourselves. God, thy will is hard, but you hold every card. I will drink your cup of poison. Nail me to your cross and break me. Bleed me, beat me, kill me. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Now, yes, this is quite a turn. So this last verse, he's basically, so after he now said, you know what, it's fine, screw it, let's just do it. Now he's, instead of almost blaming in the Bible the humans that wants to crucify him, now is blaming God himself and saying it's God's cup of poison. You need to nail me to the cross. You need to break me. So, Dad, it's fine. If you want me to sacrifice, you hit the hammer. You send me to corporate. You need to do all the harsh things. I'm not going to blame the actual people at the board. I'm not going to blame the wife I need to marry, which I'm not even in love with, whom I'm not even in love with. I'm blaming you, and you need to physically be the one to torture me. I'm going to see it as you are torturing me, because I want you to go through it. Pretty sadistic. I like it. I like this guy. But you hold every card. I will drink your cup of poison, nail me to your cross and break me, bleed me, beat me, kill me, take me now, before I change my mind. Okay, I really didn't get much of the last verse. I think I missed quite a bit, during the song. I was more mesmerized by Dan's friggin' ability to just, be theatrical, to obviously we're no longer surprised by his vocal abilities. But you can see I live myself through or into productions and theater. I love it. I love it. I love it. So when I used to have time and money to actually go to such things, I would go and, watch theater productions, go watch the Nutcracker on Ice, all of those things. And I'm a nerd, guys. I'm a very reserved nerd. I wouldn't even go to with anyone. I'll just go with myself, sit in the corner, and just, live and watch these pieces of art coming to life. So, yeah, I kind of got lost and I didn't really listen to everything that he was singing. But now that I'm reading this, like, oh my God, I really like this twist. I like it. Now I actually want to watch the actual production. The actual production that was done in theater in the 70s by, I think it was Tim Rice and Andrew Lloyd Webber, the rock opera. Ooh, good job, Dan. Good job. Pamela, thank you for showing me this. I'm glad you obviously got introduced to my versions of Gethsemane, which was the Sleep Token one. And thank you for showing me this one. I do think, which is the one? Oh, we saw Titanic. Nay, can someone please? So normally it's Helio, or now Pamela. You guys love Dan Vasc. Can you please put in a request for My Heart Will Go On? That is gonna be epic, I'm sure. Okay, guys, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the Buy Me a Coffee requests. I'm so glad that people are actually, like, you all have adapted so quickly. The moment I changed my process, you are actually going to my Buy Me a Coffee shop. So I'm grateful. Thank you. Yeah, obviously normal support still goes through the support page, just, dropping random beers, leaving me a note or whatever. But for actual requests, you go to my Buy Me a Coffee shop, which is the QR code that I always have here on my screen now everywhere. So yeah, thank you. I am so glad that you guys, pay attention and happily just deal with my new processes and whatnot. All right, guys, have a good one. Check you in the next one.
We at the Braveheart. With bright Vikings we stand side by side, with axes raised high, bound by blood and honor. We believe in the old ways,